We are working it on a Wednesday, and we have got Mr. Wilson here from Wilson's on Washington. And guys, you know, losing your hair can be traumatic for anyone. Women suffer from it too. So we've got some help right here, Wilson.
We're going to try after you've talked about all that good food.
I know, right?
So we're going to talk about hair
Foods
loss.
kind of help make your hair grow, right?
Some of them do. They really do.
But do you really want to talk about hair and food in the same sentence?
No, but it's a traumatic thing, and I think the more we talk about it, the easier it'll be. And we always talk about men's hair loss, but we never talk about women's hair loss. And 40% of women 35% of women before they're 40 are going to experience some hair loss, and 70% of women after 50 are going to experience some hair loss, and it's totally different than men's hair loss.
And I think stress. I know of a case.
Stress is one of them. Any traumatic event, stress can cause it. Hormone changes, menopause, post-baby, that type of thing. You can lose it, but it's women starts kind of at a part, and then the part starts separating.
It's just like with grades. Like, why can't you just do it underneath so no one can see, right? Why you got to go right up front?
See, you see this picture, and it shows you where it starts.
Oh my gosh.
And then women, it's really, by the time some women are 65 or 70, you are really seeing now, I don't know what the difference is in the environment or our eating or our health problems or what we're taking, but women are really experiencing it more. And and then when it gets white, you start seeing the pink scalp come through. Yeah, so hair goes through 3 stages. Anagen's the first stage. I'm not so much a scientist, I can just tell you, but the anagen phase is the growing thing. Your hair stays between 2 and 6 years on your head. So what we want to do is like salons can have a product to keep the DHT or the hormone from building up in the hair follicle.
Anagen is a female hormone.
And it is a testosterone thing that women also get on their head, and it squeezes that hair out, and it gets finer and finer and finer until it turns loose. But what we want to do is to keep that scalp clean and keep an organic, something that won't go into the blood system in there, and keep that testosterone off those hair follicles so that it stays on the head longer. That's the first thing you can do.
I know you're talking about women, but so many men I see them on TV have that little growing yarmulke.
It starts right there for men and starts here on the front, where women starts in a part, and the part just gets bigger. Wider.
And how many of us can look at the crown of our head in the mirror? Have I got that yet?
You can't,
I'm not getting that, am I?
No, you're perfect. You're perfect, Jack. But there's certain things you can do. I mean, there are like surgeries people
so that's the last thing that you want to do, and it's just taking plugs out of the back of your head and moving them to the front. And they used to line it up like a row of corn on top of your head. And we all know people from the past that have had lined up hair. But now it really is quite wonderful. You used to have to go to Canada to get great jobs, but now it's done I don't think, I could be corrected, on Greenville, but you can go to larger cities because it is something that has to be more acceptable to move hair around on your head. But then they have the laser light combs. They have the minoxidil, which I think is kind of oily and builds up on the hair, so you want to shampoo that off, put it on at night on clean hair, use it first, shampoo it off first thing in the morning.
How long have you been doing this? You're so smart.
For forever. for forever.
Only about 40 years.
Yeah, just 40 years. What if you want your hair just to grow? Like, I feel like mine gets stuck at a certain length, and I'm like, just grow a little.
Well, it's going to grow a ½ inch a month.
½ inch a month.
On Caucasian hair, a little less for African American hair, and a lot faster on Asian hair.
Really?
So it grows 6 inches in a year.
Oh.
Average. So some does grow longer.
Right?
And if you can keep that follicle in prime condition and not replacing itself so often, which is great, shampoos can help do that, then it grows faster.
And am I messing it up? Because I'm always, when I'm not on TV, it's a slide pony. Like,
no, that's great.
I'm like, is this like messing up?
No, you're safe.
What are you looking at?
What are you
looking for my gray?
I don't see any.
No, I go every.
That won't happen.
I go every 5 weeks to make sure you can't see that.
I bet you put kiwi shoe polish in there. That's what you do.
It's something, but they got stuff.
But as the scalp does show, there is hairspray with tint to it that you can make it look a little thicker.
Really?
Yeah, there's like powders and stuff you can put in there, Wilson.
Wow.
He's fantastic. Y'all go by and see them. Wilson's on Washington. We sure appreciate you.
Thanks,
You're so good.
we love it. Thank you.
Our question of the day, what dessert can you just not turn down? Sweets.